Unemployment benefits ended today, creating concerns nationwide. People gathered in Grand Forks for a march to raise awareness to what they say is a housing crisis. Valley News Team's Alexandra Kay shares their message.
What do we want? Housing! When do we want it? Now!
Rent is due just as unemployment benefits are canceled, bringing marchers to Grand Forks to voice their concerns.
It's a matter of life or death in the winter, for sure. And there's a lot of families living here too, having a stable environment to grow up in, to raise your kids. It's just essential.
The reality is 60% of renters couldn't come up with $400 in an emergency, and that was before a life-changing pandemic.
The North Dakota Supreme Court lifted the freeze on evictions on April 24th, and now federal help is dwindling.
That $600 a week kept people directly in their homes. It allowed them to pay for their rent without having to worry about rationing food, about rationing medicine, about not being able to see a doctor.
The group called on leaders of Grand Forks and North Dakota to step up assistance during the COVID-19 pandemic.
We need an eviction and foreclosure moratorium now. We need to cancel rent and mortgage payments now. We need a moratorium on utility shutoffs now. We have to stop the bleeding that people are feeling right now.
Marchers stress the widespread impact that evictions can have.
It affects our children's learning, it affects how productive workers are, it affects our economy, it affects everything.
In a letter signed by attendees, the group is asking for immediate policy reform to help those in need. The letter dropped off at the courthouse and the Grand Forks Sheriff's Office. In Grand Forks, Alexandra Kay, Valley News Live.
The U.S. Senate is still in the process of finalizing a new coronavirus relief plan.